And good evening, everyone, and welcome to high school basketball here on Central Illinois Sports, coming to you live from the NIC here at Griggsville-Perry High School, where the Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes, the co-op of Griggsville-Perry and Pleasant Hill, set to do battle in this contest between the Madison Trojans. Griggsville-Perry has just their second home game of the season here tonight, and they will play a tough Madison squad whose record of 2-5 does not necessarily indicate the challenge that faces the Tornadoes in this one. Alongside Tim Hall and John Hall, I'm Damon Emmerich here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll take our first break of the evening. When we come back, we'll preview this matchup here between the Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes and the Madison Trojans. We're back after these.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Before I started at DOT, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are and where you want to go and designs a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today at sheiladavidsmeyer.nm.com. Northwestern Mutual is the marketing name for Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company and its subsidiaries in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Welcome back to the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Great Rivers Bank, with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal, is here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Our friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And Griggsville-Perry, as we talked about, just their second home game of the season. They defeated the Western Wildcats in a game brought to you live here on Central Illinois Sports a few weeks back. They went 1-2 last week at the tournament at North Green, losing in a heartbreaker on Friday night in the third-place game to the Vipers of South County. South County hit a three as time was close to expiring in regulation to send it into overtime before they hung on to defeat Griggsville-Perry in that contest by 2. Madison comes into this ballgame with a record of 2-5, but Tim, this is a Madison squad that's not afraid to travel, that are not afraid to schedule tough teams. And it's one of those where if you look at just their record, you might be inclined to overlook this squad. But we know, not only from the talent that we've seen from this Madison squad this year, but in years past, Madison is one of the tougher 1A teams in the area.
Yeah, there's been plenty of times that we've seen Madison go and play, area teams in big games like super sectionals and sectional games. And, Madison's always a tough team to face, and their strength of schedule is probably one of the highest in 1A, especially with the teams that they play.
Yeah, Madison does a good job. We know that they always like to get out and run. They're going to be aggressive on the defensive end. They like to try to turn you over, and they're going to put up a lot of threes. So if you're Griggsville-Perry, you've got to be prepared for that. And here for Griggsville-Perry, just the 8th game of this new co-op between this Griggsville-Perry Tornado squad and the group from Pleasant Hill, as they came together and they were able to form a squad that allows both teams teams or both schools to have a JV and varsity by doing the combination and not have to rely on just a squad of 8 or 9. It's been a good co-op for this group, just really blending together. They had the opportunity to play together a lot this summer. And Tim, you saw this group play a few weeks ago, and you saw that there is a lot of talent on this team.
Yeah, and basically what I saw is that Griggsville's guards from the past couple of years that have been starting have meshed well with Pleasant Hill's bigs for the Tornadoes, and they work together really well as Levi Barnes and Jax Fessler add just a different level of height for this Tornado squad.
Yeah, you might hear some refer to them as the Wolf-Nados, but they do go by the Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes, and they've got a big opportunity here in front of them tonight as they're set to do battle with this Madison Trojan squad. We'll take another break here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back, we'll preview both squads and talk about some of the keys to the game. We're back after these.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
At Blessing Health, our pediatrics team is with you and your family in the moments that matter most. From first steps to growing up healthy and strong, supporting their passions as their biggest cheerleader, and guiding them towards their dreams. Blessing Health, with you every step of the way. Visit us at blessinghealth.org to learn more and schedule an appointment today.
Why am I seeing yield differences in only 2 of my fields?
Great question, Evan. I've taken some soil samples, and it looks like you might have some fertility issues, especially in that northern field.
From personalized insights to year-round support, we always show up. Channel.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out our current offerings at our lot or on our Facebook page. Are you looking for something we don't have? Let us know, and we'll try to find it for you. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales, 217-939-7664.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Saki Car and Pet Wash in Pittsfield and Wildcat Car Wash in Barry keep your ride and even your pets looking their best while enjoying the easiest, most rewarding wash experience around, all while supporting your locally owned car washes. With the Touch4 Wash app now available for use at both locations, you can earn points towards free washes, unlock discounts, and pay and start your wash right from your phone. Plus, we've upgraded with our new chemicals to give you the best clean and shine yet. Follow us on Facebook to stay updated on specials and promotions. Wash smarter, shine brighter, choose Saki Car and Pet Wash in Pittsfield or Wildcat Car Wash in Barry today.
Welcome back to the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. If you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to the experts at Great Rivers Bank. With locations in Barry, Pittsfield, Liberty, and Hannibal, we serve the entire region and beyond. check out our online loan application at greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, time now to talk about some of the keys to the game in this matchup between Griggsville-Perry and Madison. First off, Tim, for the visitors on the scoreboard here tonight, the Madison Trojans. What are some of the things that the Trojans are going to have to do in order to be successful in this ballgame?
You know, the Trojans, as we talked about before, like to get up a lot of shots and like to get out and run. And, you know, their main point will be getting out and running, and then also hitting those shots and not just shooting them just because they're a little open, but taking like selective shots that they know they're going to make.
Yeah, both teams really like to use their defense to create offense, and it's going to be key for both of these squads to make sure that they take care of the basketball if they're going to be successful. Now for Griggsville-Perry, coming off back-to-back losses at the North Green tournament there last week. Tim, what do the Tornadoes need to do in this ball game in order to give themselves a shot to win in this one?
The main thing we've seen all season for the Tornadoes is whenever they lose, their starters are all in foul trouble. So the main point for them would be just stay out of foul trouble. Forced turnovers would be another point for them, and don't force up a bunch of threes as well.
Yeah, absolutely. The Tornadoes last week had multiple guys foul out in that Friday night game. They were in foul trouble all throughout. So Griggsville-Perry really needs to make sure they stay out of foul trouble, keep their guys on the floor, and take care of the basketball. They've got to find a way to, if they can't get their defense to lead the points, they've got to get into an offense. They've got several guys that can score from all areas of the floor, but one of the key guys that we've seen this year that they really like to get the ball into the hands of is Levi Barnes, the junior for this one. Griggsville-Perry with no seniors on this squad, so still a young squad as we talked about, just game number 8 of this co-op, so they've got a tough matchup here in front of them. First time these two teams have matched up since 2008. It should be a good matchup, and that's going to do it for us here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll take a final break. When we come back, we'll give you starting lineups and play-by-play. We're back after these.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
Hi, Jay Arnold here with Donahue's Barbershops and Family Hair Centers. You can find us in Pittsfield, 2 blocks west of Walmart, and Mount Sterling on Pittsfield Road, and on the south side of the square in Winchester. We have 6 full-time experienced barbers and cosmetologists to make sure you get the haircut you want. You never need an appointment because we only take walk-ins. Find us on Facebook, stop by and see us at one of our 3 locations soon.
Sugar and Smoke, located on the west side of Pittsfield, offers the most delicious barbecue, ribs on the weekends, nachos, pony shoes, pork, chicken, and brisket. Reuben's so big, just ask for a box. Try the freezer meals by visiting their Facebook page. Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Loaded baked potatoes, appetizers, delicious desserts. Don't wait, grab the gang and head to 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Call 217-922-0067. Sugar and Smoke, the talk of the area.
It's Truck Month at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, and we got a great selection of new Fords, 150s, 250s, and 350s. Pre-owned, we've got them, Ford, GMC, and Ram. Get your new truck at Westtown Ford, Jacksonville.
At Eagle Valley Bank, we have many products and services to meet your needs. However, we don't have so many choices that you feel overwhelmed. We can customize your banking needs and develop a financial strategy that best fits your life. We offer 5 convenient full-service locations in Bluffs, Griggsville, Meredosia, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield, and you can also bank online at eaglevalley.bank. Eagle Valley Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask Mid-State Insurance Agency in Pittsfield if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
Welcome back on Central Illinois Sports. Today's starting lineups are sponsored by Farm and Home Supply. From snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs, no place has it all like your local Farm and Home Supply.
And the starting lineups in this one, first off for the Madison Trojans, they come into this ball game with a record of 2-5 under head coach Philip Gilbert. They start 4 guards in this one. They'll start at 1 guard. He is a 5'8 junior, Seth Morris. At another guard, a 5'11 senior, TJ Wilborn. At a third guard position, a 5'8 senior, Dallas Gardner. And the fourth guard in this one, a 5'8 senior, Sincere Collins. At the forward position for Madison, he is a 6'6 junior, Ladarius Hamill. Morris, Wilborn, Gardner, Collins, and Hamill in this one for Madison. For Griggsville-Perry, they come to this contest with a record of 4-3 under the direction of head coach Garrett White. They will start at 1 guard, a 5'10 junior, Brody Rush, and at another guard position, a 6'2 junior, Levi Barnes. At 1 forward position, a 6'3 junior, Hunter Brown, and at the other forward position, he is a 5'11 junior, Bing Lowe. Man in the middle for the Tornadoes, a 6'4 sophomore, Jax Fessler. Rush, Brown, Barnes, Lowe, and Fessler, the starting 5 for Griggsville-Perry as they're set to do battle here with Madison. We'll take our final timeout. When we come back, we've got the starting lineup in this one. We're back after these.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Fessler to jump center for Griggsville-Perry. Hamill will jump for Madison. And we are just about set to do battle in this one. It should be a good ball game. Glad you're tuning in here on Central Illinois Sports. Ball's up in the air. It's tipped around and controlled by Hunter Brown. He'll get it into the hands of Rush. Rush will pass middle. That's Lowe. Lowe kicks it back out top. Rush, right wing with his Hunter Brown. Brown holds it high above his head, gets it to Barnes. Middle of the floor, that's Lowe. He'll get it left wing to Rush. Rush gets it cross court. Brown will put the 3-up shot. Is up, and it is good. First 3 points of the contest for Hunter Brown. And nice ball movement there for Griggsville-Perry as they've got the early 3-0 lead. And as we talked about, it'll be a lot of defense in this one. Griggsville-Perry gets the steal. Brown gets it. He brings it into the front court, loses control of it. Ball's going to go out of bounds off the hands of Lowe, and that will be a turnover against the Tornadoes. So it will be Trojans basketball. Gardner gets it. He'll hand it off to Wilborn. Wilborn with it in the backcourt, being guarded closely by Barnes. Into the front court is Morris. Back to Wilborn. He'll look to set the offense up for the Trojans against this 2-3 zone defense for Griggsville-Perry. Right wing with it is Collins. He'll skip it back across court to Wilborn. Wilborn gets it down low. Hamill, one dribble shot up and no good. Rebound fought for, and we're going to have a held basketball. It will be possession with the Trojans. And to inbound underneath for the Trojans will be Gardner. Gardner gets it out top. That's to Hamill. Hamill's being guarded by Rush. Now he'll get it off to Wilborn. Wilborn out top with it. He'll look to set up the offense for this Madison squad. Left wing with it is Morris. He'll take a screen from Hamill, then he'll get it to Gardner. Right wing with it, that's Wilborn. His shot is up and no good. High for the rebound is Hamill. That's his second offensive rebound. Out top, a long three from Morris. Off the mark, no good. Lowe comes down with the rebound for Griggsville-Perry. And into the front court comes Brown. He'll get it down low to Fessler. Splits a double team. Kicks it out top. That's to Rush. Middle of the zone, that is too low. They forgot to reset the shot clock. The play keeps going. Rush's three is up and no good. Rebound to Barnes. Barnes gets it off to Fessler. And just like that, Griggsville-Perry's got the 5-0 lead. And we see them doing a good job there, crashing the offensive glass. Trojans have it with the basketball into the front court. That's to Hamill. Hamill has it right wing. He's going to try to attack the basket. Picks his dribble up, kicks it out top to Wilborn. Left wing is Gardner. His three is up and no good. Fessler comes down with the rebound for the Tornadoes. That's his first. And Griggsville-Perry back into the front court. Right wing. That's to Lowe. Lowe shot fake up and count the bucket. And he'll go to the line to look to complete the and one as he got Hamill up in the air. Hamill draws the foul. That's his first, team foul number 1. And Binglow will go to the line looking to add to this Griggsville-Perry lead as they've got the 7-0 lead. 5:39 left to play here, first quarter action on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Shot is no good for Lowe. Ball tipped around. Fessler gets the offensive rebound. Shot up is no good. Rebound will come down into the hands of Wilborn. And quickly into the front court, he gets it to Morris. Ball's knocked away from behind. Morris tracks it down. He'll get it to Wilborn. Now right wing with it is Gardner. Back out top, Wilborn. Off to Gardner again. He'll put it on the floor, kick it out to Morris. Morris out top to Collins. He puts it on the floor and going to have a held basketball. Possession arrow favors the Tornadoes. That will be a turnover against Madison. That's their second. Griggsville-Perry leads 7-0, just under 3 minutes into this first quarter. Into the front court, Lowe. He gets Barnes streaking towards the middle. His shot is up and good. Barnes has got his first two. It's a 9-0 Griggsville-Perry lead. They've got a really crisp movement of the basketball here so far in this one. Defense gets trapped down in the corner, gets it out top. That's to Wilborn. Left wing to Hamill. Morris thought about the three, doesn't take it. Instead gets it out to Collins. Collins pass splits two defenders. It goes out of bounds. And it will be possession Griggsville-Perry. 9-0 Tornadoes on top. 4:50 to play here, first quarter action. Rush into the front court. He'll get it to Brown. Brown has it right wing to Lowe in the baseline. He puts it on the floor. He kicks it out. Ball's deflected into the hands of Barnes. Right wing with it, Brown. Brown holds it high above his head. Gets it to Lowe. Lowe to Rush. Now right wing with it, Brown. Gets it down low to Fessler. Fessler kicks it out to Rush. Rush tracks it down. Left wing, Barnes. Shot fake up and good. Barnes has got 4. Griggsville-Perry's got an 11-0 lead, and we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll take it to Griggsville-Perry 11, Madison nothing. 4:20 to play here, first quarter action. We're back in a minute.
Case IH has been in Innovators for over 30 years.
Case IH has, a great brand of equipment, various product lines from little tractors to big farm equipment.
Case IH is the only one that we've ever had, and it's definitely the customer service that we get from Case.
They're probably one of the top brands as far as it goes with innovation.
Keeps growing our business as well, and we have great products and people behind it.
Exmark mowers are at B&B Livestock Supply and Trailers. American-made precision and power, backed by B&B's unmatched service. B&B Livestock Supply and Trailers in Camp Point, Illinois. Call, click, or stop by.
Madison takes the early early timeout as Griggsville-Perry jumps out to the 11-0 lead, less than 4 minutes into the ball game. Thank you all again for tuning in here on Central Illinois Sports. You can catch all the games live on Central Illinois Sports this week at the Rumble on the River at John Wood in Quincy, as we will be there all the way through Saturday night covering those games. Again, thank you for tuning in. I'd be in trouble when I get home if I don't say hi to Malin and Allison. So we'll say that now before Malin falls asleep, and we'll get you back to action here as Madison has the basketball, length of the floor to go. Gardner picks up the dribble. He gets it right wing to Hamill. Hamill puts it on the floor, attacks the middle. He gets into a double team now. Hamill tries to split the double team. Pass goes to the feet of Wilborn. Wilborn's able to track it down, and then he is fouled by Brody Rush. That's Rush's first foul of the ball game. Team foul number 1 against Griggsville-Perry, and it will be Madison basketball. Yet to score 4 minutes into the contest. Morris has the basketball left wing. He'll use the screen, now right wing with it. That's Wilborn. He attacks middle, puts up the runner. Shot is up and no good. Fessler skies high for the rebound. That's his third. And he'll get it off to Rush, who will cross the time stripe with 3:45 to play here in quarter number 1. Rush gets it to Lowe in the middle. His shot is up, no good. Follows his rebound, gets the offensive board and the putback. Lowe's got 4, and Griggsville-Perry's got the 13-0 lead here in this one. Lowe pokes it away from behind. Rush tracks it down, shot fake up and good. Rush has his first 2. Griggsville-Perry's got 15-0 run here to start the game. 4 turnovers already in the contest for Madison. Long 3 left wing for Morris is up and good, and that puts an end to the 15-0 run for Griggsville-Perry to start this one. Barnes gets it, front court, he'll go middle. His shot is up and good. Barnes goes all the way to the bucket. Nobody steps up and stops him. Barnes has got 6. Wilborn into the front court, contested by Fessler, gets the shot up and good, so Wilborn's got 2. And Madison scored on back-to-back possessions. They've got the 17-5 lead. Lowe with it, picks up his dribble, kicks it off to Barnes. Barnes gets a shot attempt up from the corner. Couldn't get it to go. Wilborn gets the rebound. That'll be his second. He's yet to pick up his dribble. Goes coast to coast. Shot for him is up and no good, but he'll get the offensive rebound and kick it out to Collins. Collins goes right wing to it. That's Gardner. Gardner being guarded by Rush. Now out top, long 3 from Hamill. Shot is up and good. The biggest man on the floor knocks down the long distance 3. And now Madison, after trailing 15-0, is on an 8-2 run as Griggsville-Perry has it. That's Fessler. He'll pick up his dribble, get it off to Brown, who'll bring it to Rush to kick it out and reset the offense. Out top with it is Rush, 15 on the shot clock. He'll get it to Brown, right wing. Under 2 minutes to play here in quarter number 1. Rush being guarded closely and going to have a turnover against Griggsville-Perry, as they're going to say that was a 5-second call. And that is the second turnover against the Tornadoes. So it will be Madison basketball, length of the floor to go now. The inbounder for officials are going to get together and just make sure they got the right call.
So they're saying that since the shot clock is on, there's no 5-second.
Okay. So it will be Tornadoes basketball. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Barnes will inbound. He gets it out top. That's to Brown. Turned around, thought about the 3. Said he'll pull in. Free throw line. Shot is up for him. It's off the mark. No good. Hamill gets the rebound. That's his third. But we're going to have a pause in the action, as looks like maybe a man might have got poked in the eye, and that would be Sincere Collins.
I think Collins and Bing Lowe collided whenever they were going for a rebound. So you see Lowe grabbing the back of his head and Collins grabbing the front of his.
Lowe goes to the bench, into the ball game for the first time in this one, the 5'11 junior Wes Bauer. Also going to the bench for Griggsville-Perry is Jax Fessler, as we'll see the 5'10 junior Mario Rogers check into the contest. Into the ball game for the first time for Madison is the 6'4 sophomore Torian Wright Jr. Madison basketball, length of the floor to go. They get it inbound. That's to Wilborn. Wilborn being guarded closely by Rogers. He gets it to Gardner. Back to Wilborn, who crosses the time stripe and looks to set up the offense for this Trojan squad, who after trailing 15-0 to start the game on an 8-2 run, still trail 17-8, but a chance to cut into this deficit even more. And left wing three-pointer is up and good. Gardner left open on the wing. He doesn't miss there. And it's a 17-11 lead for Griggsville-Perry, but a 15-point deficit for Madison, all of a sudden down to 6. And head coach Garrett White wants to take a timeout and set up the offense for his squad. 17-11, Griggsville-Perry leads, 1:12 left to play, first quarter action. We're back in 30 seconds.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Thank you to Adams Fiber for sponsoring that timeout. Adams Fiber, the hometown favorite for blazing fast internet. Whether it's game day or every day, Adams Fiber keeps you connected with the speed and reliability you need. Visit www.adams.net or call 217-214-3423 to join the winning team.
Griggsville-Perry takes the timeout, and they turn it over on the inbounds pass right away. The third turnover against Griggsville-Perry, and then a big foul right there as Brody Rush is going to be whistled for his second foul of the ball game. So Rush is likely going to go to the bench with 1:09 to play here in the first quarter. And to the line for two for Madison is Dallas Gardner. Gardner at the line for his first free throw attempts of the ball game. First one for him is up and good.
Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offers quality concrete for your new build. Driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete is ready to serve you. Phone 309-252-1052 for Waters Concrete.
Kason Brown, the 5'10 sophomore, checks in for Griggsville-Perry. Second one for Gardner was off the mark. No good. Rebound fought for, and it will go out of bounds off of Madison. So we'll see Binglow check back into the ballgame now as Bauer will take a seat. Madison's going to pick up length of the floor to go here, as Hunter Brown will be the inbounder for Griggsville-Perry. He gets it into Barnes, and Barnes will go length of the floor. He's being guarded by Hamill. Hamill did not pick him up full court, and it's Griggsville-Perry basketball. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Kason Brown with the basketball. He gets it to Hunter Brown out top. Barnes will take the three. Shot for him is off the mark, no good. Gardner gets the rebound, his first. He looks to push quickly into the front court, and he's picked up by Kason Brown. Out top to Wilborn, left wing, that's Wright Jr. Out top with it now is Gardner. Madison has the basketball with 20 seconds to play on the shot clock. 30 seconds here in quarter number one. Wilborn with the basketball. He looks to set up his offense, being guarded by Rogers. Right wing with it is Wright. Holds it high above his head. Loses the basketball, tracks it back down. Holds it high above his head with 3 to play. Pass is deflected, stolen away by Barnes. Barnes goes coast to coast. He'll dish it off to Rogers. And Griggsville-Perry has the basketball with 5 to play here in quarter number one. Barnes gets it. He'll attack the basket. Shot is up, no good. Gets the offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Hunter Brown, but his three-point attempt is off the mark and no good. After one quarter, Griggsville-Perry leads Madison 17-12. Back with second quarter play-by-play in a minute.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com. Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
After one quarter of play, Griggsville-Perry leading Madison 17-12. It will be Madison basketball to start quarter number 2. Madison trailed to begin this game by a score of 15-0. They closed out the first quarter on a 12-2 run, and they will have the basketball trailing by 5 here as we start quarter number 2. Collins back onto the floor for Madison. He's got his nose taped up. It looks like he might have had a bloody nose. And with the ball is Gardner. Gardner goes right wing. Ball is going to go through the hands of Collins, out of bounds. It's a turnover against the Trojans. It's their 6th. On the floor to start quarter number 2 for Griggsville-Perry. Hunter Brown, Kason Brown, Levi Barnes, Bing Lowe, and Jax Fessler are the 5 for Griggsville-Perry. Lowe gets the basketball down low. He's going to put up the shot, but before he can, he's going to be whistled for steps. That's a travel against the Tornadoes. It's their 4th turnover. And Collins says, let's ditch the wrap. I think I'm good to go without it. And length of the floor to go for Madison. A near travel in the backcourt. They get it to Hamill. Hamill gets it to Gardner. He attacks the bucket. One-handed shot is up and off the mark. No good. Lowe with the rebound for the Tornadoes. His 3rd. Into the front court. Hunter Brown gets it to Barnes. Barnes going to attack the bucket, and he's going to be fouled on the drive. And that foul's going to be whistled against Torian Wright Jr. That'll be his first team foul number 1 of the quarter. Hunter Brown, the inbound man, he gets it to Fessler. Fessler gets it back to Hunter Brown, gets it to Lowe. Left wing, he'll kick it out to Barnes. He'll put up the long 3. Shot is up and no good. And rebound comes down into the hands of Hamill. That's Hamill's 4th. And then he's going to be fouled by Bing Lowe. That'll be Lowe's first. And the first team foul of the quarter against Griggsville-Perry. Mario Rogers back into the ballgame for the Tornadoes. Lowe will take a seat. And that pushes Levi Barnes back into the 2nd row of this press for Griggsville-Perry. As Collins gets it middle, that's to Gardner. Gardner gets it across the time stripe and finds Collins, who will set up the offense for this Madison squad. Left wing, Wilborn. He'll dump it off to Wright. Wright brings it back out top to Hamill. Right wing with it is Wilborn. Nice pass down low to Collins. Collins doesn't put the shot up, instead gets it to Gardner. Runner from Gardner is up and no good, off the mark. Barnes comes down with the rebound for the Tornadoes. He'll get it to Rogers, who crosses the time stripe with 6:20 to play here in quarter number 2. Griggsville-Perry leading Madison by a score of 17-12. Rogers picks up his dribble, gets it out top to Fessler. Right wing with it now is Brown. That's Hunter Brown. He'll kick it out top. Kason Brown, 3. Shot is up and good. The sophomore's got his first 3 points of the ball game. And Kason Brown with a big 3 right there for Griggsville-Perry. The first 3 points of the quarter for either squad. Wright's going to attack the bucket. His shot is blocked by Fessler. Fessler comes down with it, gets it to Barnes. Barnes front court. Kason Brown thought about the step back 3, doesn't pull the trigger. Ball tipped around. Fessler gets it. Now it's going to land into the hands of Hunter Brown. Hunter Brown's then going to be whistled for a travel. And Griggsville-Perry just a little out of control on that possession right there, as we will see Bing Lowe check back into the ball game for Griggsville-Perry. Hunter Brown takes a seat. On the other side for Madison, Seth Morris back into the ball game as Torian Wright Jr. goes to the bench. Wilborn will get it to the front court. That's to Gardner. Left wing 3 is up and off the mark for Hamill. Down with the rebound is Fessler. That's already his 5th board of the ball game. Front court with it is Kason Brown. One dribble, he'll pick it up. Pass is going to be at the feet of Fessler. He's unable to control it. Turnover against the Tornadoes. Their 6th. Wilborn into the front court now for Madison. He'll use a screen from Hamill. Still with it, gets it left wing. Gardner's going to put up the 3. His shot is in and out, no good. Kason Brown with his first rebound. And he'll get it into the hands of Mario Rogers, who will get it to Barnes. Into the front court. Back out top with it is Rogers. Now left wing to Barnes. Looks for the cutter, doesn't find anybody. Now he gets Kason Brown. One dribble, right wing with it now is Barnes. Free throw line is Fessler. Shot fake. He'll put it up. Attack the bucket. His shot is no good, but he'll go to the line as he was fouled by Ladarius Hamill. That'll be Hamill's second and the second team foul of the quarter against the Trojans. Jack Fessler with 2 points in the ballgame. Looks for his first free throw point attempts of the evening. And his first one is on the way with Griggsville-Perry leading now 20-12 with 4:47 to play here on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard.
Come out and enjoy the fun at Strikes, formerly known as Buller's Universe in Pittsfield, Monday through Thursday, 11 to 10 p.m. Fridays open from 11 to midnight. Saturdays, 4 to midnight. Burgers, great drafts, fun food, friends at Strikes.
Fessler splits a pair. He's got 3. We see DeMarshawn Brown check into the ballgame for the first time in this one as Hamill goes to the bench with those 2 fouls. And Griggsville-Perry's lead is out to 9 at 21-12. Morris gets it out top. That's to Gardner. Now to Collins. Right wing with it is Gardner. Wilborn with it left wing. Morris thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Then he'll be whistled for steps. That's a turnover against Madison. They're 7. Tim, we talked about it in the pregame. One of the keys to this one is going to be limiting turnovers for both squads. Madison now with 7 through the first quarter and a half. Griggsville-Perry with 6. Tornadoes with the basketball. Left wing with it is Barnes. Barnes is going to get it free throw line to Lowe. Shot fake, spin middle. Shot is up and kisses it off the backboard. Lowe's got 6. Griggsville-Perry's lead back out to double digits. It's 23-12 now. Tornadoes as we approach the 4-minute mark here of quarter number 2. Out top with it is Gardner. He'll go right wing to Wilborn. He'll skip it. Left wing, that's Gardner. To Wilborn. Collins, right corner 3 is up and off the mark, no good. Lowe gets position, pulls down the rebound. That's his 4th. Cason Brown skips it to Levi Barnes. He'll bring it into the front court. Pull up 3 for Barnes. It's off the mark, no good. And the rebound is brought down by Gardner. Gardner gets it into the front court. That's to Wilborn. He's going to attack middle, gets it to Collins out top. Gardner with it. He'll pull it back out and set the offense for this Trojan squad. And Morris with 20 seconds to go here on the shot clock. He'll go right wing with Gardner. Gardner's going to use the screen from Brown out top. Now he'll go right wing. Morris for the long 3. It's off the mark, no good. Lowe controls the rebound. Does a good job again getting positioning as he's pulled down 5 rebounds to go along with 6 points. And Barnes into the front court. Finds Cason Brown attacking the bucket, puts it on the floor. His spin shot is off the mark, no good. Lowe comes down with the rebound and throws it off one of the Trojans defenders as he's falling out of bounds. So it will remain Griggsville-Perry basketball. Lowe's making all the hustle plays right now. He's not only showing up in the scoring column, but he's showing up in the little plays as the inbound comes to Fessler. Fessler skies high for it, doesn't even come down, just puts the shot up. He's got 5. And Griggsville-Perry has started this second quarter on an 8-0 run as Madison has the basketball into the hands of Sincere Collins. Collins with it, left wing now to Wilborn. He'll use the screen from Brown. Out top 3 for Gardner is up and rattles in and out. No good. Rebound fought for, finally controlled by Rogers for Griggsville-Perry. And he'll dish it off to Cason Brown, who brings it across the time stripe. Now right wing with it is Bing Lowe. Bing Lowe looks for a cutter. Can't find anybody. Kicks it out top. Rogers will put up the 3. It's off the mark. No good. And Lowe couldn't get the basketball before falling out of bounds. And it will be Trojans basketball. We'll see Ladarius Hamill check back in for Madison. He's got those 2 fouls that he's playing with. DeMarshawn Brown will go to the bench. As we'll see Wilborn will pass it front court. Morris catches and triggers up the 3. It's off the mark, no good. Hunter Brown with the rebound, that is. And into the front court, left wing with it is Brown. He'll go top of the key. That is to Lowe. Back out top, Rogers with the basketball as he looks to get the Tornadoes into an offense. Left wing, Fessler, 1 dribble. He'll dish it off to Cason Brown. Pulls up for the shot just inside of the arc. And it's off the mark, and then we will have a foul on the rebound. That'll be whistled against Bing Lowe. Lowe's second, team foul number 2. And into the contest for Griggsville-Perry comes Levi Barnes. He got a quick breather, but he goes to the back on the floor as Lowe will go to the bench with those 2 fouls. So Lowe and Rush on the bench with 2. Into the front court, Hamill with it. He's got the basketball attacking the bucket. He'll pull up. Nice little hook shot for Hamill. He's got 2 more. He's got 5. And the first points of the second quarter for Madison comes at the minute 30 mark of the second quarter. Rogers uses the screen from Kason Brown, gets right wing, that's Hunter Brown. Finds Barnes attacking middle. He'll spin towards the bucket. Shot for him is off the mark, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds off the hands of one of the Trojans, and it will be Tornadoes basketball. 25-14 lead for Griggsville-Perry. 1:12 to play here, first half action on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Kason Brown finds Fessler attacking middle. Shot for him is up, no good. Fessler gets the offensive rebound, and he goes up against Hamill. Shot is up and no good. Wilborn will get the rebound, that's his 4th. And quickly into the front court for Madison comes Collins. He'll dish it off left wing, that's Wilborn, excuse me, to Collins. Top of the key now with it, Hamill. And Gardner will pull it back out as Madison looks to get a good shot here with 35 seconds to play here in the first half. Morris thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Wilborn left wing gets it to Hamill. Hamill picks up his dribble. Now got to get it to a man, that's Morris left wing to Collins. Collins is going to pull up for the 3. Shot is off the mark, no good. Rogers pulls the rebound down, and Griggsville-Perry has a chance to hold for 1 as they have the 25-14 lead with 14 seconds to play here in the half. Shot clock is off. Rogers will get it, that's to Fessler, finds Barnes, streaking backdoor layup, up and good. Barnes has 2, he'll go to the line, trying to complete the and 1 as he's fouled by Dallas Gardner. That's Gardner's first, team foul number 3. And Levi Barnes, he's got 8. He goes to the line, looking to add to that total with 6.4 seconds to play here in the first half. Barnes' free throw is on its way, and it is good. He's got 9. And Trojans have a chance to put points on the board here to end the half. Collins has it. He'll take the 3 from the volleyball line. Off the mark, no good, and that's how we will end the first half of play. After 16 minutes, Griggsville-Perry leads Madison 28-14. That takes us to the Little Jess Motors halftime show, where we will tell you all about the first half, give you first half stats, and preview the second half of play. We're back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show after this.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Hey everyone, it's me, Frosty, and this holiday season at Cascom, what goes good with presents and family time? Bundling! Be sure to bundle any Cascom internet services with a phone line for only $10 more a month for 6 months. We know I can handle it being cold outside, but you're not going to want to be outside, so stay cozy with internet and home phone service. Call my friends at Cascom today at 800-252-1799.
Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
At Farmers State Bank at Camp Point, we're proud to have been a part of our community for over a century, supporting families, athletes, and fans every step of the way. Just like your favorite Panthers team, we're dedicated to giving our best. With over 100 banks and ATMs throughout the area, we're here to help you on and off the field, no matter where the game takes you. So whether you're cheering in the stands, traveling to the next big game, or just supporting your community, trust Farmers State Bank of Camp Point to be with you all the way. Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, where tradition meets hometown pride.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned,
We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
Game Masters has your only indoor archery range. Come in and sharpen your skills at our 40-yard range. This state-of-the-art facility has over 30 3D targets and a virtual simulator. We offer hourly and daily rates along with monthly and annual memberships. Our memberships include range access from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. so you can come in and shoot at your convenience. Check out our Facebook page to find our membership options and discounts. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
At Geared Up, we specialize in offering a diverse range of apparel, spirit wear for your favorite team, caps, custom embroidery items, and a whole lot more. We offer top-notch quality products and unique designs, all with a customer-centric approach. Your satisfaction is our top priority. Whether you're planning for a big event, needing apparel to support your favorite team, or want to showcase your business with a variety of products, Geared Up is here to make it happen. You'll find us just off the square in Pittsfield at WeGearYouUp.com or by calling 217-407-4515. Windows and entryways are one of the most accessible ways to enhance the security and visual appeal of your home or business. Pike County Glass takes immense pride in our role of making our community a beautiful place to live. We make sure to design and install with your needs at the forefront of our mind. After all, no great service is worth doing if your customers aren't satisfied. Pike County Glass promises to create the products that you've always wanted to have for your property. Call Pike County Glass, 217-285-4275, or visit PikeCountyGlass.com.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Welcome to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Quincy, Illinois. Family owned and operated. Their staff will make the car buying process simple, ensuring each customer's needs are satisfied. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them at 3431 Main Street in Quincy.
Griggsville-Perry jumped out to a 15-0 lead to start this one. After one quarter of play, they had the 17-12 lead. They lead at the half 28-14 as Madison didn't score in the second quarter until there was a minute and a half left to play in the first half of play. Griggsville-Perry, as we said, has the 14-point lead in the first half of play. Madison had 7 turnovers. The Tornadoes of Griggsville-Perry with 6. Ladarius Hamill, the only Trojan in foul trouble, as he's got 2 fouls for the Tornadoes. Brody Rush and Bing Lowe with 2 fouls in the first half. Madison shoots just 5 of 22 from the field for 23% in the first half, including 3 of 14 from behind the three-point line. 2 free throw attempts in the first half for the Trojans. They converted on 1 of those. Griggsville-Perry shoots 12 of 27 from the floor in the first half for 44%. They were 2 of 7 from behind the three-point line and 2 for 4 from the charity stripe. Individual scoring for the Trojans in the first 16 minutes. TJ Wilborn with 2, Seth Morris with 3, Dallas Gardner with 4, and Ladarius Hamill leads the way for the Trojans in the first half of play with 5 points. For Griggsville-Perry, 2 points in the first half for Brody Rush, 3 points for Hunter Brown as well as Kason Brown. Jack Fessler with 5 points to go along with 6 rebounds. Bing Lowe with 6 points and 6 rebounds. And Levi Barnes leads all scorers in the first half with 9 points as his Griggsville-Perry squad leads Madison here on the Little Jess Motors halftime show by a score of 28 to 14. Griggsville-Perry will have the basketball to start quarter number 3. We'll be back to tell you all about this as we send you to our final break here on the Little Jess Motors halftime show.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Welcome back to the Little Jess Motors halftime show, where Griggsville-Perry leads Madison 28-14 on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. If you're a buyer searching for the perfect home or a hunter passionate about the outdoors, Ridgeline Sales Group is here to help you capitalize on your investment. Our knowledge of the land, our dedication to our clients, and our commitment to excellence are just a few reasons why buyers and sellers continue to trust us for their real estate needs. Call 217-285-5800 or online at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
Well, Tim, Madison shoots just 5 of 22 from the floor in the first half, have 7 turnovers. What do the Trojans have to do to get back in this one?
I think their main thing is just getting an offense on their side of the court. As you know, most of the time they've just been throwing up shots about every single second, and I mean, they shot 14 threes in the first half and only made 3. So if they try and just limit those shot attempts to, you know, selective shot attempts is what I'm trying to say, would make it to where they're going to score more points. Because we saw in that run that they had, that was like an 8-2 or 10-2 run, they made selective shots and got to the basket and made shots.
Yeah, the Trojans just need to do a little bit better job getting into an offense and letting those shots come within the flow of the ballgame. For Griggsville-Perry, they jumped out to the 15-0 lead and really did a nice job there. They had crisp ball movement, especially the first 4 minutes of the game. Did a really good job finding the soft spot of the Madison zone right there in the open middle. Bing Lowe was a guy that was able to do some damage there. Lowe and Rush both picked up 2 fouls there in the first half, so they got to make sure that they don't pick up a 3rd foul here early on, because they played really well when they had those 2 out on the floor. Levi Barnes needs to continue to be aggressive, and we saw a different Jack Fessler in that first half than what we've seen so far this year for Griggsville-Perry, as Jack Fessler has 5 points, 6 rebounds, but he just looked more aggressive on the offensive end and really looked to find his own shot there. And that's something that Garrett White has been trying to get out of Jack Fessler. Fessler's very athletic, maybe one of the more athletic kids out on the floor at all times, but he's just a guy that's really learning how to use that body and play strong down low. It'll be Tornadoes basketball here to start the 3rd quarter of play. Griggsville-Perry has the 28-14 lead, and they will come back out with their original starting 5. Hunter Brown, Jack Fessler, Bing Lowe, Brody Rush, and Levi Barnes. And Madison will counter with their starting 5. And Collins, Morris, Hamill, Wilborn, and Gardner. Madison switches up their defense here to start the second half, as they'll come out in a man-to-man. We saw them play zone that whole first half. We'll see how Garrett White's squad adapts to that. Barnes is going to catch a pass, middle spin. Shot is up and good, and that's how Griggsville-Perry will counter it, as they'll put up the first 2 points of the half, and Barnes will go to the line looking to complete the and one, as the foul is whistled against Wilborn. That'll be Wilborn's first, team foul number 1. Barnes back to the line. He's already converted 1 and 1 in the contest. Chance to do it again. Shot for him is up and good. Give him 12 and give Griggsville-Perry their largest lead of the ballgame now at 17. And into the front court with it for the Trojans. That's Gardner. He puts it on the floor. He'll kick it left wing. Hamill's going to put up a 3 from the left corner. Shot is up and no good. Rebounds fought for, and it will be Trojans basketball underneath their own basket as Hunter Brown's going to be whistled for the foul. The Tornadoes kind of stood around and watched that rebound opportunity, and the Trojans will have the basketball inbound underneath their own bucket. And pass is going to come in, and it's going to be deflected from behind by Lowe. Stolen away, turnover number 8 against Madison. Barnes into the front court and gets it off to Rush, as Rush will set the offense for Griggsville-Perry. He's going to move a little bit too quick. Lowe didn't get there in time to set up his screen. It's going to be a foul against Bing Lowe. That'll be his first foul of the quarter, and it will be turnover number 7 right there. And so Lowe's going to have to go to the bench with those 3 fouls, as we'll see Mario Rogers check into the ball game. Into the front court for Madison. That's Hamill. Holds it high above his head. Skips it across court to Collins. Nearly stolen away, but Collins was able to track it down. He dishes it off to Wilborn. He'll use the screen from Hamill. Left wing 3 for Morris is up and good. Morris has got 6, and it doesn't take him long to get his shot off, as the first 3 points of the second half for Madison come via Seth Morris. And then we'll see on the drive from Barnes, he's fouled from behind by Dallas Gardner. That'll be Gardner's second, team foul number 2 of the quarter against the Trojans. And Hunter Brown will inbound for this Tornado squad. He'll dish it off to Fessler. Fessler is able to get it out of there, gets it to Hunter Brown. Thought about the 3, doesn't take it. He'll get it out top to Brody Rush. He's guarded closely by Collins. Knocked away from behind. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it will remain Griggsville-Perry basketball, as Rush was in a little bit of a double team there. And Hunter Brown will inbound. 6:29 to play here in the quarter. He looks for the lob. The Trojans sniff that one out. Turnover against Griggsville-Perry. Their ace. Hamill with it, goes length of the floor, and he dishes it out top to Gardner. Gardner then has the pass stolen away from behind by Barnes. Barnes nearly loses it, tracks it down, and he's going to push it into the front court. He's going to go coast to coast. Shot for him is up and good. He's got 14. And a little bit of helter-skelter there on defense for Griggsville-Perry. Even on the offensive end, pays off, as lead is back out to 16 for the Tornadoes. Left wing now with it for Madison is Gardner. He'll pull it back out top into the hands of Morris. Right wing, Wilborn. He'll bring it back out top. Looks like they may be trying to get Morris for a 3. Hamill's going to get it free throw line extended. He'll take that shot. Shot for him is no good. Barnes has the basketball, fights for it, and then he's on the floor, and Garrett White will take a timeout, so Griggsville-Perry retains possession. 5:35 to play here. Third quarter action. Griggsville-Perry leads 33-17. We're back in 30.
Dear Western Grain Services Incorporated is proud to be Western Illinois' full-service feed and grain resource. DGS provides the knowledge, service, and products that will help you and your operation succeed. Our field staff covers Adams, Brown, Hancock, McDonough, Pike, and Schuyler counties and takes pride in making farm calls to work with you and provide the best nutritional program for your animal. Our full line of trucks and service locations can provide for a variety of your needs. Give them a call at 217-696-4461 or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
It'll be Tornadoes basketball as Garrett White uses a timeout as Levi Barnes dives on the floor for the basketball. So Griggsville-Perry will have it length of the floor to go. They have the 33-17 lead. 5:36 to play here in quarter number 3. And we'll see Hunter Brown inbound to Brody Rush. He clears everybody out, and he gets past Morris, and he'll set up the offense for Griggsville-Perry. Uses a screen from Fessler, trying to get Barnes down low. Instead, dishes it off to Fessler. Left wing with it now is Hunter Brown. Hunter Brown back out top to Rush as he'll reset the offense with 15. Rush to Brown. Looks down low, gets it to Barnes. Barnes goes left baseline. He'll put the shot up. It's going to roll around and find its way home. He's got 16, 7 of those here in quarter number 3. And Griggsville-Perry's got the 18-point lead. That's their largest of the contest. Basketball shot is up. Gardner tried to attack Fessler. Bit of a height disadvantage there. Rush comes down with the rebound. He'll get it into the front court. That's to Brown. And then Brown is going to be fouled. That'll be against Sincere Collins. That'll be Collins first, team foul number 3 of the quarter. Griggsville-Perry 35, Madison 17 on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. All fours on the time clock here. 4:44 to play here in quarter number 3. Brody Rush gets the basketball in the backcourt. He'll get it off to Rogers as Rogers will cross the time stripe. He'll go right wing with it. That's Hunter Brown. Back out top to Brody Rush. He looks for a backdoor cutter and Barnes doesn't get it. Then he'll go attack the bucket. Gets Hamill off the ground. And that's a nice move right there by Brody Rush as Ladarius Hamill will be whistled for his 3rd foul. Team foul number 4 of the quarter already for Madison. And it sends Rush to the line. His first free throw attempts of the contest underway here. Rush, the junior for the Tornadoes, played varsity since he was a freshman. First one for him is good.
Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
Rush makes them both. He's got 4. Griggsville-Perry's lead is out to 20, their largest of the ballgame. Wilborn with it, front court. He'll get it to Hamill. Hamill dishes it back to Wilborn. Instead, it's going to be stolen away by Barnes. That's a turnover against the Trojans. They're 10th. Barnes goes up for the layup. Shot is up and good. He's got 18. Griggsville-Perry's got the 22-point lead now as we approach the halfway point of quarter number 3. And Griggsville-Perry's really done a good job here. Another steal there for Hunter Brown. Gets Brody Rush streaking to the bucket. Lets the defender fly by. Rush has got the 2. It is up and good. And Madison's going to take a timeout to talk things over. 41-17. Griggsville-Perry with the lead. 3:53 to play here, 3rd quarter action. We're back after this timeout.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon guys. To get it right the first time, Braden, Doug, Corby, and the Damon Plumbing crew can take care of you. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Thank you to Adams Fiber for sponsoring that timeout. Visit www.adams.net or call 217-214-3423 for the fastest internet anywhere.
Tim Hall updating the scoreboard, keeping stats, and the ever-challenging task of reading liners. As we come back from the break, Madison with another turnover. Hunter Brown with the steal, gets it into the front court to Brody Rush. He attacks the bucket, fouled from behind by Collins. Collins will be whistled for his 2nd, team foul number 5. And Brody Rush will go back to the line for 2. Griggsville-Perry's got the 41-17 lead here. And without a doubt, the best game we have seen from Griggsville-Perry so far. Still a quarter and a half to go. Brody Rush gets the free throw to go.
McCartney Storage, located on the north end of Pittsfield. McCartney Storage is a great place to go to store your boats, RVs, extra vehicles, and more. With affordable monthly rates, there's no place to look other than McCartney Storage. Call 217-285-0011.
I think that's 217-248-0011. Give Michael a call for anything that you need to store. He'll take good care of you there. Jack Sessler commits the foul on the rebound as Rush missed the 2nd free throw. Rogers giving Wilborn a lot of fits in the backcourt. Madison finally gets it across into the hands of Morris. He kicks it back out top to Collins. Collins goes left wing with it to Gardner. And Gardner's going to try to beat Rogers on the dribble, couldn't do so. Left wing with it now is Wilborn. He goes free throw line, that's to Hamill. Hamill, nice pass down low. That's to Wilborn. Shot is, that was Collins who put up the shot. It was no good. Rebound was fought for. Went out of bounds off of the hands of Madison. So it will be Griggsville-Perry basketball. Length of the floor to go. As we'll see check back into the ball game for the first time in this quarter, Torian Wright Jr. Morris will go to the bench for Madison. And Brody Rush will bring it across the time shot for the Tornadoes as we approach the 3-minute mark here of quarter number 3. Left wing Barnes back out top with it, Hunter Brown. He gets Barnes attacking middle. Shot fake for him is off the mark, no good. Rebound fought for, finally controlled by Hamill. That's going to be his 5th board. Into the front court come the Trojans. A little bit out of control was Wilborn, but he's going to be fouled on the drive by Fessler, and Wilborn's going to go to the line for the first time in this one. He'll shoot 2, his team trailing 42-17, 2:46 to play here in quarter number 3. Wilborn for Madison, the 5'11 senior. 2 points in this contest so far. First one for him is off the back of the iron, no good.
Reels Concrete, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Reels is your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Stop by and see them or call 217-285-5013 for Reels.
Wilborn splits a pair. He's got 3 points. And Griggsville-Perry has the basketball. Madison still picking up full court. They trail 42-18 with 2:35 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Rush breaks the press, gets it off to Barnes. He'll go left wing now with it to Rush. And Rush being guarded by Hamill. And we'll move it into the front court, but we're going to have a foul away from the ball. It's going to be whistled against Sincere Collins. That'll be his 3rd team foul. Already in the bonus, so Mario Rogers goes to the line for Griggsville-Perry, looking for his first points of the ballgame. His team has the 42-18 lead, 2:29 to play here, 3rd quarter action on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Rogers' first is good. He's got 1 shot to go here. And if he makes it, Kason Brown will check back in for Rogers, as Rogers' first free throw matches the largest lead of the contest for Griggsville-Perry. His shot was no good. Fessler had the offensive rebound. His putback was no good, but Barnes was there to follow it up. Barnes has got 20, and it's a 27-point lead now for Griggsville-Perry. Gardner with it, right wing. He'll put up the long 3. It's off the mark, no good. Wright Jr. has the offensive rebound. He'll spin middle, now kick it out top to Collins. His 3-point attempt off the mark, no good. Rush goes up high for the board. He's going to be fouled. He'll walk to the other end to shoot 2. Took a hard tumble there, did Rush, as he was fouled by Torian Wright Jr. That's Wright's 2nd. And Rush will go to the other end to shoot 2. Brody Rush 3 for 4 from the line in the ballgame. He's got 7 points. His team's got the 27-point lead, 45-18 with 2:05 to play here in quarter number 3. First one for Rush is up and good. Give him 8. And give Griggsville-Perry their largest lead of the ball game. Rogers will go to the bench. Kason Brown back in. We saw Brown come in and give some valuable minutes for his squad there in the first half, as Rush's shot is off the mark, no good, but he's going to get to do it all over again as a lane violation against Madison. Into the ball game for the first time for Madison. We will see, get his number there. We're going to see Jarrett Mosby Jr. Mosby Jr. is the 6'1 senior. Rush at the line for his 2nd free throw attempt. Shot is on its way, and it is good. Rush has got 9, and Griggsville-Perry's got the 29-point lead. Collins into the front court for Madison, picks up his dribble out top with it. Wilborn, now left wing is Collins. Nice fake there. He'll attack the bucket. Up and under is off the mark, no good. Collins gets his own offensive board. Putback is good. Sincere Collins with his first 2 points of the ball game. And then a near steal for him, but Fessler picks the ball up. Might have got an extra step there. And Fessler's back in the score column. He's got 6. Into the front court. Wilborn's pass deflected and nearly stolen away by Hunter Brown, but it's going to go out of bounds, and it will be Trojans basketball. 49-20. 1:31 to play here in quarter number 3. And Collins catches the inbounds pass. He'll go right wing with it. Gardner. Gardner's going to put up 3, and he'll bury that one. Gardner's got 7. And a nice shot there by Dallas Gardner, his first 3 points of the second half. He's got 7 on the night. Brown has the ball nearly deflected and stolen away. Rush tracks it down, and then he's going to be fouled from behind by Sincere Collins. That'll be Collins' fourth. And back to the line for Griggsville-Perry goes Brody Rush. 5 for 6 from there in the ballgame so far is Rush. He's got 9 points and a chance to get into double figures here if he can make one or two of these free throws. First one from the junior is up and good. Rush has got 10. And Collins will have to go to the bench with those 2 fouls as we see DeMonte Brown, the 5'10 sophomore, check into the ballgame for Madison. As Rush gets ready for the second, shot for him is up and good. Rush has got 11. Wilborn gets the ball across the time stripe to Gardner. He's still got the basketball. Nice dish down low, deflected, and ends up being nearly stolen away. But Rush was falling out of bounds and couldn't throw it off the Madison defender. So possession will remain with Madison. 58.5 seconds to play here in quarter number 3. Madison trails 51-23, and they're looking to inbound. They do get it into Gardner. Out top with it now is Hamill. Right wing, Wilborn, long three for him is off the mark. No good. Rebound fought for and pulled down by Jack Fessler. Fessler brings it into the front court and then picks it up. Gets it to Barnes, who will dish it off to Rush. Rush goes right wing, that's Hunter Brown. Hunter Brown looks for Barnes, cutting, couldn't get it. Picks it up, gets it right wing, that's Rush. Rush shot fake, he'll attack the bucket. Shot for him is off the mark, no good. Hamill comes down with the rebound, that's his 6th. And now Madison has a chance to hold for one shot here to end quarter number 3. Hamill with the basketball. Might have gotten away with a step or so, and now they're going to whistle him for the travel. That'll be a turnover against Madison. That's their 13th. 6th turnover here of the third quarter. And Griggsville-Perry will have the basketball with 15 seconds to play. And they get the ball into the hands of Rush at the 10-second mark. Rush gets around his defender, finds Fessler, free throw line extended. He gets Barnes attacking the bucket off the handoff. Barnes puts it up for 2. Barnes has 22. Casey Brown with the inbound steal. He gets the shot off before the time expired. Count it. And Casey Brown with 5. And after 3 quarters of play, Griggsville-Perry with the 55-23 lead over Madison. Back with fourth quarter play-by-play after these.
Fostered Farm Equipment is Western Illinois' resource for equipment, service, and parts. Check out our large selection of used equipment online or stop by our dealership in Camp Point, Illinois on Route 24, just east of Quincy.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Griggsville-Perry with the 55-23 lead after 3 quarters of play. Griggsville-Perry outscored Madison 27-9 in the third quarter. And as we start quarter number 4 for Griggsville-Perry, we'll have Brody Rush and Kason Brown out on the floor. Joining them will be Bing Lowe, Wes Bauer, and into the ballgame for the first time in this one is Brady Lowe, as Dallas Gardner starts the fourth quarter with a 3. Brady Lowe into the ballgame for the first time, the 5'11 junior. And Rush has the basketball. He'll hand it off to Bing Lowe. Lowe, one dribble, picks it up, tries to go down low to Bauer. Bauer kicks it back out. Ball's deflected, stolen away. Turnover against Griggsville-Perry. And Gardner will go opposite end. He has the ball poked away by Kason Brown. Lowe gets the basketball. Pass is deflected, out of bounds, and it will be Griggsville-Perry basketball. DeMarshawn Brown back into the ballgame for Madison. And with the lead having been by 30 points or more here in the fourth quarter, we are in a running clock situation. The shot clock will probably need to reset here. And Yeah, we haven't reset it. There, we got it. This shot clock's a new thing for all of us around here. Brady Lowe with the basketball, holds it high above his head. Now he'll dribble right wing, picks it up, and gets it to Binglow, streaking backdoor. Nice shot fake attempt there, but he just drugged the pivot foot enough, and it'll be a turnover against the Tornadoes. They're now in the double figure column for turnovers, as that's their 10th. And into the front court for Madison is Wilborn. Right wing to Gardner. Gardner gets it out top now. That's DeMonte Brown. We saw him come in for the first time in the third quarter. Gardner will put up the three off the front of the iron. No good. Rebound's going to be tipped around. And who wants it? Who wants it? Gardner's got it. Now his pass is going to go off of the hands of Mosby Jr., and it will be a turnover against Madison. That will be their 16th of the ball game. Into the contest for the first time for Griggsville-Perry, Maddox Winchell. Winchell is the 6'4" sophomore. Kason Brown will be the inbounder for Griggsville-Perry. He'll get it into Winchell. He puts it on the floor. Nice pass over to Brady Lowe. Shot for him is no good. Winchell, offensive board, couldn't get it to fall. Gets another offensive board. And then Winchell will go to the line for two. That's the first foul of the quarter against Madison, as DeMarshawn Brown is whistled for his first. Winchell at the line for two. First one for him is off the front of the iron, no good.
When not broadcasting a basketball game, Damon Emmerich can be found at Great Rivers Bank. He will help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call 217-285-4404.
That's me. But here we are broadcasting a basketball game where Coach Garrett White can't find much to be upset about in this one, as his team has dominated from start to finish. As we see Brady Lowe sneak in there for the offensive rebound, then a turnover against Griggsville-Perry. Coast to coast with the layup, that is DeMonte Brown. Brown's got his first two. And we saw Knox Dunham check into the ballgame for the first time for the Tornadoes. Dunham, the 5'9" freshman, came into the ballgame as Lowe took a seat. Binglow, that is. Winchell with the basketball. He'll go right wing with it. That's to Bauer. One dribble for him. He'll get it off to Brady Lowe. Brady Lowe's then going to be fouled by Jarrett Mosby Jr. That'll be his first, team foul number 2. We saw a lot of the guys on the floor right now for Griggsville-Perry get valuable minutes in the JV time, but if you're Garrett White, you've got to be excited anytime you get a chance to get these guys some minutes in the varsity game, especially when you're on the margin of a large lopsided victory, as he is in this one here. As we'll see Rush with the basketball, right wing. He'll pull up, free throw line. Shot for him is off the mark, no good. Wes Bauer gets the offensive board. One dribble for him. He'll kick it out top. That's to Rush. To Winchell. Winchell goes baseline, picks up the dribble. He finds Rush, who kicks it back out top, and he'll look to set up an offense for this Tornado squad. Dunham has it left wing. He'll go out top to Brady Lowe. One dribble, he'll go right wing now. That's Rush. Rush will go right baseline, spin move. He'll kick it to Bauer. Bauer puts it on the floor. Nice move by Wes Bauer. And Bauer's in the score column as the 5'11" junior Bauer goes up hard with that layup right there. Gets the bucket to go. Then he's going to be whistled for a foul on the other end. That'll be his first, team foul number 1. As we will see TJ Wilborn go to the line looking to complete the and 1. As he went hard to the bucket there. And into the ballgame now for Griggsville-Perry, we will see the 5'9" junior Louis Barnes check in. Also into the contest for the first time, the 6'4" junior Ryan Phillips. And for Madison, we're seeing check into the ballgame. Escobar Cooper Morales will be into the ballgame for the first time. And we don't have a number 34 on our roster here, so we may go with Kylan James. We haven't seen him into the contest yet. As the shot is up and good for Wilborn. He'll check out of the ballgame with 8. And we see Giovanni Johnson into the contest for Madison. Dunham will bring it into the front court. for Griggsville-Perry. He'll get it off to Barnes. Barnes gets it to Winchell. Pull-up shot for him is off the mark, no good. Rebound fought for, controlled by DeMarshawn Brown. Into the front court will go Johnson. He attacks the bucket, and he will go to the line looking to complete the and one as the foul's going to be whistled against Maddox Winchell. Tried to draw the charge there, but might have started to fall just a little bit too early there. And we will see Johnson go to the line, looking to complete the and one as we are under the minute 30 mark here of the ball game. Griggsville-Perry leading Madison by a score of 57-33. Johnson gets the offensive rebound, put back up and good. Check that, that's actually DeMarshawn Brown. And he will go to the line looking to complete the and one as he was fouled on the play. Winchell picks up his second. Brady Lowe back in. Wes Bauer takes a seat. And into the contest comes Keelan Brown for Madison. Under a minute to go, as we said, running clock here in the fourth quarter. Due to the margin of the lead for Griggsville-Perry after 3 quarters of play, Brown's free throw attempt is off the mark, no good. Ryan Phillips tracks down the rebound for Griggsville-Perry. He'll get it off to Dunham. Dunham into the front court, behind the back dribble. Picks it up, gets it off to Winchell. Winchell has it out top. He gets it off to Brady Lowe. Brady Lowe now looks to get him into an offense. He'll get it to Louis Barnes. Louis Barnes tracks down the basketball, gets on the floor, and coming out of the pile is Madison. Madison into the front court with it. That is Cooper Morales. It's going to be stolen away by Knox Dunham, and we'll see if that's how Griggsville-Perry wants to run this one out. Actually, it's going to be taken away. Going for the layup will be Johnson. Johnson's layup was off the mark, and that's how this one will end. Final in the contest, Griggsville-Perry 57, Madison 35. That takes us to the Logan Agri-Service postgame show, where we'll give you final stats and wrap this one up. We're headed to the Logan Agri-Service postgame show after this.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Saki Car and Pet Wash in Pittsfield and Wildcat Car Wash in Barry keep your ride and even your pets looking their best while enjoying the easiest, most rewarding wash experience around, all while supporting your locally owned car washes. With the Touch4Wash app now available for use at both locations, you can earn points towards free washes, unlock discounts, and pay and start your wash right from your phone. Plus, we've upgraded with our new chemicals to give you the best clean and shine yet. Follow us on Facebook to stay updated on specials and promotions. Wash smarter, shine brighter, choose Saki Car and Pet Wash in Pittsfield or Wildcat Car Wash in Barry today.
Starting this Saturday, Jersey's in Mount Sterling is pleased to announce we will be opening at 11 a.m. from November 29th through January 10th. So head to Mount Sterling this Saturday for ice skating at the rink, lunch or dinner at Jersey's, and that perfect Christmas tree at Blue Mountain Christmas Trees, all in Mount Sterling, Illinois.
I want you to stop for a second and think of somebody that's really hard to buy for this Christmas. Well, you got it? Well, now give me 25 seconds to prove there's something for them at your local Farm Supply. And it's on sale now through December 24th, including 20% off all boots and shoes. And get 30% off our entire toy department. And everyone needs at least one more blanket. Take 30% off all throws and blankets, including this #1 rated softest blanket by our Blanket Snob. If you can't come up with anything, visit your local store at their gift tables to find some inspiration, like this. See all these deals and more right now at farmandhomesupply.com.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon guys. To get it right the first time, Braden, Doug, Corby, and the Damon Plumbing crew can take care of you. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Welcome to the Logan Agri-Service post-game show. Logan Agri-Service Incorporated, with locations in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, and Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris, Missouri. Call 217-833-2375.
Here on the Logan Agri-Service post-game show, give you the final score in this one. First off, we'll go quarter by quarter. After one quarter, Griggsville-Perry, after jumping out to the 15-0 lead, led after one by a score 17-12. 28-14 at the half before the Tornadoes go on a 27-9 run in the third quarter to take the 55-23 lead after three quarters. And with the running clock in quarter number 4, Griggsville-Perry comes away with the victory by a final score of 57-35. Turnovers in the ballgame: 17 for Madison, 13 for Griggsville-Perry. For Madison, they shoot 13 of 42 from the field for 31%. 6 of 22 from behind the three-point line were the Trojans, and they were led in scoring in this one by Dallas Gardner with 10 points. For Griggsville-Perry, they shoot 20 of 37 from the field from the two for 54%. 2 of 7 from behind the three-point line for 29%. After going on that big run in quarter number 3, one key to note for Griggsville-Perry: they did not attempt a three in the second half of play. They shoot 22 of 44 total from the field for 50%. And 11 of 17 from the charity stripe for 65%. Individual scoring for the Tornadoes: Mario Rogers with 1 point, Wes Bauer with 2, Hunter Brown with 3 points, 5 for Kason Brown, 6 for Bing Lowe, 7 for Jax Fessler to go along with 8 rebounds. Brody Rush with 11 points, 9 of those coming in the second half. And Levi Barnes finishes as the leading scorer in the contest for Griggsville-Perry with 22 points to go along with 4 rebounds. And we'll talk more about Levi Barnes here later on in the postgame show, but we're going to take a break real quick here on the Logan Agri-Service postgame show. When we come back, we're joined by Griggsville-Perry head coach Garrett White. We're back after these.
At Geared Up, we specialize in offering a diverse range of apparel, spirit wear for your favorite team, caps, custom embroidery items, and a whole lot more. We offer top-notch quality products and unique designs, all with a customer-centric approach. Your satisfaction is our top priority. Whether you're planning for a big event, needing apparel to support your favorite team, or want to showcase your business with a variety of products, Geared Up is here to make it happen. You'll find us just off the square in Pittsfield at WeGearYouUp.com or by calling 217-407-4515.
Joined now by head coach Garrett White for this Griggsville-Perry Tornado squad here on the Logan Agri-Service postgame show. And coach, not a whole lot you can be disappointed in after a performance like that from your squad.
No, we really bounced back tonight after a tough time down at the North Green tournament. We had good attention to detail tonight, attention to the game plan. We had a lot of different guys step up. I thought it was crucial in the second quarter. Brody Rush comes out, out of the game with 2 fouls. Big Low has 2 fouls, and Kason Brown and Mario Rogers come off the bench and give us some really quality minutes at the guard spots there. Talked about before the game, key to this whole thing, fundamentals, jump stops, pass fakes, shot fakes. And we did that tonight. We took better care of the basketball than we have been. We went up strong. It was just a good team win for us, and one we needed right now.
You know, Coach, I think one thing that fans need to understand is this is just the 8th game total that you've had with these 2 schools combined. And there's a lot of talent here, but there's just finding the opportunity. You know, you can play as many games as you want in the summer, but when you actually throw the regular uniforms on, get in front of a full crowd, it takes a while for everything to gel. And then you've got to deal with issues like foul trouble, sickness. So talk about the process that you went through with your squad here, just trying to get these guys to come together and understand roles.
Well, first off, I'm sure glad we got the co-op done last spring, because that allowed us to have that summer, because I don't know where we'd be at if we didn't have that. But the important thing is these guys get along so dang well and have from the very beginning. It's been wonderful to watch and see. It's a match made in heaven, really. And so then, you know, maybe had a false sense of confidence a little bit coming into the season because we looked so good over the summer. But, you know, something about when the bleachers are out and the lights are on, we were exposed a little bit early on with some things that we certainly needed to clean up. With some tough love and good tough coaching from the entire staff. I think we made a lot of steps in the right direction tonight, and hopefully we keep it going, because the good thing about these kids is they're a bunch of kids that are going to look you in the eye. They're going to say, you know, yes, sir. It means something to them. They want to get better. They want to put the time in, and they're I can be hard on them, and we can, you know, be bumping fists, high five in the next minute, and they understand that's just part of it. And so it's a tight-knit group. We don't have any seniors. So, you know, we basically have the exact same team for 2 years, but at the same time, we don't want to wait around and say, oh, you know, we're going to be a load next year. We want to take advantage of the opportunity right now, and we want to keep improving like we did tonight against a Madison team that we just watched play Saturday, and they took a Nokomis team that was undefeated to the brink, led them the entire game. Like, these guys they're no slouches. They play big schools, and so we knew this would be a good test for us against this kind of athleticism. And I was really proud with how the boys stepped up and how they've come together and didn't get their head down too much, because we blew the game the other night at South County. We had that thing in the bag and we blew it. And you know, they could have hung their heads and let it affect this game, but they didn't. We bounced back. Guys stepped up and got it done.
No seniors on this squad, as you mentioned. Now, I think one of the big keys you talked about, you can coach them hard, but your kids know what to expect. Your Griggsville-Perry kids that have been in your program, that have come up through there. But even your Pleasant Hill kids that have joined the squad this year, they were accustomed to that as well with Ryan Lowe. It's really interesting to see the dynamic that you have on your bench, where you have a former head coach there. You've got Keenan Elliott, who coaches the JV, who is a guy that can help there. Matt Hansen, when he's available, to be there. And a new guy to the squad this year for you as well as Russ Monroe, who many people are familiar with. So just an interesting dynamic on your bench. And I think it's looking like, again, everybody's got to understand the roles, whether it's the players, whether it's the guys sitting on the bench, or even the coaching staff, and that all takes time.
Yeah, and we're still figuring that out too. I mean, we got a bunch of alpha dogs over there, and you know, but they've been so great, and you know, letting me do my thing, because if 5 of us were the head coach, 5 of us would do things differently. It's just the way it is. A bunch of people can be good coaches and just do things differently. There's a lot of different ways to win a basketball game, and so I appreciate their help and them, you know, being willing to buy into my system and commit time to our players and our program, and very thankful to have all those guys.
Yeah, obviously we know what Levi Barnes has been able to do so far this year. All-tournament team at North Green, has led you in scoring a lot of nights. Still things that Levi's picking up on, just how to, you know, the system, how's it going to work? Where do I need to be at on defense? The fundamentals aside, but we've really seen him kind of start to grow into his own here. Levi missed some time this summer due to an ankle injury, but you know, we'll obviously talk about him. But 2 of the guys that impressed me out on your floor tonight, Big Low, before he got into foul trouble, really did a good job. Not the biggest guy on the floor, but he was boxing everybody out. does a lot of the little things. But I thought maybe tonight was the best game that I've seen Jax Fessler play. It looked like he was trying to be assertive on the offensive end. He's got the ability, possibly the most athletic kid that's going to be out on the floor. A lot of times when we talked about that. But if Jax can be the guy that can give you 5 to 7 points and really look to be that offensive threat, it just presents a whole different squad for you guys out on that floor.
Yeah, start with Bing a little bit. I mean, he's a linebacker. He's a linebacker playing basketball, and we have not had that kind of physicality that I haven't on the Griggsville-Perry team. And he's not only a very strong and physically imposing kid, he plays strong. Like, he wants to mix it up.
He looks for contact more than somebody else is going to come looking for contact against him.
Yeah, he's one tough customer, so that's nice to have out there. Then we got Jax, and he's just a sophomore. This is only his third year playing basketball. He never played until his 8th grade year. And so we see him getting better all the time, and it's nice to have some of these guys where we can throw it to on the block and, run offense inside out, throw it to the post, get a bucket, run off of him instead of, just being so guard heavy all the time. So, like I said, match made in heaven with us and Pleasant Hill coming together, and the players really complement each other well on the floor.
And not many nights in years past do we sit here talking about the post-game stats where your squad's only attempted 7 threes. And some of that was just what the flow of the offense gave tonight. You guys did a good job, in part because you played against a defense tonight that you guys run. So you knew where to find the soft spots in the zone. You found the soft spot in the middle a lot, but really made a concerted effort to attack the bucket. And your guys knew they didn't have to take those threes tonight. And kudos to them for taking what the offense gave them.
Yeah, and I thought we did a very good job, obviously, to start the game. They were in the 2-2-1, back into the 2-3. We jumped out to the early lead. They switched to man, and so then it took us a little bit to get things under control. But then we needed to start finding the mismatches. And I thought the players did a good job of finding those mismatches and, executing offense and getting the ball where it needed to go. And guys finishing, did okay job at the free throw line and finished through some contact and put the ball in the hole.
Here on the postgame show, Logan Agri-Service postgame show with head coach Garrett White of this Griggsville-Perry Tornado squad. Coach, just a couple more things here. Obviously, you want to see your squad play aggressive, but how do you get them to dial that back in just a little bit? Because we saw Friday night where you had a group of guys foul out. You saw some foul trouble tonight. How do you harness that aggression where you still get them to play hard, but maybe dial it back just a little bit when they start to get that first foul in the first half, or maybe pick up that second or third foul there in the third quarter?
Well, we got to stop slapping so much. For one, we want to be very aggressive with our defense, and so we're going to pick up some of those fouls, but we want our fouls to be, we're boxing out too hard, or, that we went after that, what we thought was a 50-50 and, didn't get the call. That's okay. We don't want slaps 75 feet from the basket or an over the back foul when we've already got 3 fouls. We got to be smart about it. And I think they're learning, hopefully, to play with some foul trouble. And, Brody Rush spent a lot of time on the bench. He only played 42% of the game against South County. So Hunter Brown, Kason Brown, they had to step up and play point guard a lot, and he was out again tonight in the second quarter with foul trouble, and different guys had to step up. So it's actually helped develop the bench a little bit in a way, but we certainly would like Brody out there as much as possible.
Kason Brown, a guy that came off the bench Friday night, gave you some very valuable minutes, knocked down a big shot in that one, did the same tonight. And just a guy that seems like starting to develop a little bit more confidence. He plays very aggressively on the JV level, but he's starting to come up and getting more varsity minutes, and just got to learn to play a little bit stronger there.
Yeah, he's done a great job so far in the JV. He's had a good attitude. His defense is coming along. He's got really long arms. I think the kid's going to grow, 3 or 4 more inches anyway. So he's a good prospect, and just a sophomore again. So we look for big things from Kason down the road.
Yeah, when you've got no seniors on the squad and you've got the numbers that you do, practices might be more intense than the games, because these kids have to find a way to earn minutes and either keep their minutes or earn new minutes, and that's a good problem to have, Coach.
Absolutely, and they got to continue to earn it. I mean, they slack off for one day, somebody's going to be there to take their spot. But the good thing is, even when, those rotations change, the kids have been very supportive of one another. We haven't had any individuals out on for their own agenda or anything like that. It's been a team, and it's been fun to coach, and I look forward to progressing through this season with them.
Coach Garrett White, thank you for your time here tonight. Congratulations on a big victory in this one as Griggsville-Perry defeats Madison by a final score of 57-35. Time now to name our Derek Harris Edward Jones player of the game, and Tim's going to tell you about our sponsor.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game here on Central Illinois Sports.
And our player of the game in this one for Griggsville-Perry, Levi Barnes, who leads Griggsville-Perry in scoring in this one with 22 points, 13 of those coming in the second half as he paced his squad to improving to a 5-3 record as Griggsville-Perry defeats Madison by a score of 57-35. That'll do it for us here from the Nick at Griggsville-Perry. Griggsville-Perry defeats Madison by a score of 57-35 for John Hall and Tim Hall. I'm Damon Emmerich. Tune in to Central Illinois Sports all week as we have all of the games coming to you live from the Rumble on the River at John Wood Community College. Thanks again for tuning in to this one, and that'll do it for all of us here at the Nick. This has been a Central Illinois Sports